Good morning, Morena. Today's session. Baga Vigandi. Okay. Thank you. Okay, sir.
Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to my class. This is Rajesh Kashajala. As usual, we are going to discuss some more topics here. In the previous class, we have discussed about profit and loss and some problems. And today also we are going to discuss about the same profit and loss, some more problems. Profit and loss. When we'll get profit, when we'll get loss, all these already we have discussed in the previous class. Even though once again, let me discuss here. Profit. First of all, two things we have here. One is cost price, second one is selling price. I'll give you an example here. Cost price, 1000 rupees I am spending on a article. An object, if I am spending 1000 rupees, if I am getting 1200 rupees into my pocket, that means more I am getting here, that is selling price. 1200 is selling price, cost price is 1000. I am spending 1000 rupees as cost price, again I am selling the article to another one by getting 1200 here. So more I am getting, so it is nothing but profit. So when you will get profit, if selling price is more than the cost price, profit will get here. Selling price is more than cost price. So SP minus CP we can write. And when we will get loss, if selling price is less than the cost price, instead of 1000 rupees, if I am getting only 900 rupees, that means I am losing 100 rupees here. So that means SP is less than and CP is more here. So we will write CP minus SP here for loss. Cost price is 1000 rupees, selling price is 900 rupees, so we will get loss 100 rupees here. And for this we have formula profit percentage can be given as profit by CP into 100 loss percentage can be given as loss by CP into 100. And you observe here, profit is countable on CP, even loss is also countable on CP only. CP nothing but cost price. Okay, so these are the discussions yesterday we have, so many, even including some problems. Today also we are going to discuss with the problems only. And if you want to write, you can write the formula of SP also, like increase in percentage and decrease in percentage. Profit is increase in percentage, loss is decrease in percentage. So SP is equals to CP into 100 plus P. If profit, we'll write plus P by 100. If it is loss, we'll write 100 minus L by 100. Profit, more we are getting, loss we are losing here. Less we are getting. More we are getting, we are getting. More means plus, less means minus. So these are the formulae we have in profit and loss. Okay, we'll discuss the problems here. First problem. A shopkeeper is selling 2 tables each for rupees 3000. For first one, he gets 20% gain, and second one second. So find our loss by each of rupees 3000. So that means he is selling both the tables at 3000 only. On the first table he is getting 20% gain. Gain nothing but profit. Gain is Similar word of profit. So gain and 20% loss for the second one. Find the totally he is getting profit or loss. So for this what we have to find, we know the SP here for both 3000 only. We need to get the cost price here. So we have formula SP is equals to CP into 100 plus P by 100. If you are transposing this to that side, it becomes first one, selling price is rupees 3000, profit percentage is 20%. Now CP1 can be given as first table price, cost price, SP into 100 by 100 plus P. What is SP here? 3000 into 100 by 120. 0, 0 getting cancelled. By 12. 30,000 by 12. How many times it will go? It will go like 2,500. 12 2s are 24. 6 left. 5. So 500. 2,500. So CP1 is equals to rupees 2,500. Let us find CP2 also here. SP is same. $2,500. Here he got loss 20%. And you observe here, profit is 20% and loss is also 20%. So simply we can say, we can say that both are equal, 20% profit, 20% loss. Nothing, 20% loss, 20% gain. So both 20 is going out, 20 is coming out, back. So both are same. No, it won't be, because these will depend on cost prices. So let us find the cost price of first table, cost price of second table here. So CP2 is equals to SP into 100 by, for profit we took plus, now we are taking minus, 100 minus loss, 2,500 into 100 by 100 minus 20, 2,500 into 100, sorry it is 3,000 I think. Cost price is 3,000 for both the table. SP is 3,000 for both the tables, so that's why we are going to do here a small correction by 80. 4s are 5s are 24s are 25s are 4 750s. Nothing but CP2 is going to be rupees 75 5s are 3750, nothing but 3,750. 3,750. Here how much he got? 2,500 only. So we'll see whether he is getting profit or not. So CP, total CP is equals to CP1 plus CP2. 2,500 plus 3,050, nothing but 6,250. 6,250. Now check what is SP of each. Here SP is 3,000. Here is also SP is 3,000. So what you are getting now? 6,000 we are getting. Selling price is 6,000. Cost price is 6,250. So which is more here? Cost price is more. So if cost price is more than selling price, then what he will get here? Loss he will get here. So what is the loss he is getting here? SP is 6,000, CP is 6,250. How much loss he is incurring here? 250 rupees loss he is incurring here. And you can take the percentage also. Total is 6,000. Loss is equals to CP minus SP, 6250 minus 6,000. So nothing but rupees 250 is loss he is getting. and you can find the percentage. How the percentage can be find out here? What is the formula for loss percentage? We have loss by CP into 100. How much loss he got here? 250 rupees is loss. CP, what is CP? 6250 into 100. Then you will get the answer. You try to do it. Okay, we'll take the next problem. What is the next problem we are taking here? 200 bulbs purchased at rupees 10 each. Now, if 5 are diffused here, diffused means spoiled, and remaining sold at each rupees 12, find whether he is getting loss or profit. CP nothing but 200 bulbs into rupees 10 each. So how much it is going to be? Rupees 200 into 10, nothing but 2000s. Now 5 are diffused. So how many are remaining here? Out of 200, 5 are spoiled. So how many remaining we have here? 195. Sold each at rupees 12. So SP is equals to 195 into 12. How much it is going to be? 2400 minus 60. Is it right? 200 into 12, 2400 less 5. So 12 5 is 60. Nothing but 2340 I think. Rupees 2340 is SP. Which is more here? SP is 2340 and C is 2000. Which is more? 2340 is more. For profit, what the formula we write? SP minus CP, nothing but 2340 minus 2000 is nothing but 340. Now, how to find the profit percentage here? Profit percentage nothing but profit by CP into 100. How much profit we got? 340. What is CP is 2000 into 100. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 zeros are getting cancelled. How many times it will go? 17 times it will go. So therefore profit is rupees 340 and profit percentage is 17 percentage. So like this, we can find the formula. What are given here? 200 bulbs purchased each at rupees 10. So what is cost price? 200 into 10 nothing but 2000. But out of these 5 are diffused, 5 are spoiled. So remaining how many are there? 195. And these are sold each at rupees 12. So what is selling price is 2340. This is more here for cost price. So how much profit is getting? 340 is getting here. Then 340 by 2000. 2000 is cost price into 100, nothing but how much percentage is getting here? 17 percentage is getting here. Next, one more problem we'll take here. A table sold at rupees 2142, he gets 5% profit. Now the shopkeeper wants more percentage. If wants 10% gain, at what price it should be sold? First of all, he is getting 5% gain if he sells at rupees 2142. Now the profit is not enough for him. He wants more profit, nothing but he wants 10% profit. Then what we have to do here, we have to sell by more price. Then we'll find it. What is given here? SP is given. How much it is? Rupees 2142. And gain percentage is 5%. Now CP is equals to, what the formula we can write for CP? SP into 100 by 100 plus G. 2142 into 100 by 105. 100 plus 5 is 105. Now 5 20s, 5 21s. 21 ones are 21. Next, what we have here? 4. 4 is less than 21. So it cannot be directly. So keep a 0 here. Now it becomes 42. How many times? 2 times it is going. So 1 or 2 2s is 204. Nothing but 2040 is what it is? Cost price. Cost price of table is 2040. Now what he wants to get here? He wants to get 10% profit on 2040. So therefore new SP is equals to CP into 100 plus gain by 100. 2040 into 100 plus 10 by 100. 2040 into 110 by 100. Now just cancel this 0 and 0, this 0 and 0. 204 into 11. 204 into 10, 2040 extra. One more 204 we have to add here. So how much it is going to be? 11 4s are 44. 4 and 4 I am keeping. 11 2s are 22. So new SP is equals to rupees 2244. So like this we can do the problems. One more problem we'll see here. SP of 16 items is same as CP of 20 items. SP nothing but selling price, CP nothing but cost price. Then what he will get? Profit or loss? First of all, we don't know how much the amount he is going to get here. But he is telling that is same as this one. These both are same. Now, selling price of each item. I am assuming as selling price of each item is rupees 100. So total SP Nothing but 16 into 100 is going to be rupees 1600. But given CP of 20 is equals to SP of 16. So what is CP of 20 is equals to 1600. Implies CP of each item 1600 by 20, 0 getting cancelled, nothing but 80 we are getting here. So therefore CP of each item is 80 and SP of each item is 100. Now which is more? SP is more than CP. So when SP is more, what we will get here automatically? We will get profit. So SP is more than CP, it implies profit. Now let's check by what percentage also. Profit is equals to SP minus CP. What is SP? 100 minus CP is 80. So 20. Now profit percentage can be given as profit by CP into 100. What is profit we have here? 20. And what is CP we got here for all item? Each item 80. So 80 into 100. 0 getting cancelled. And this is 200 by 8 or else 25%. So therefore he gets profit of 25%. So even the cost price is not given, selling price is not given, even though we are finding whether he is getting profit or loss basing on this CP of 60, SP of 16 items is equals to CP of 20 items. Selling price of 16 items is equals to cost price of 20 items. So we got profit of 25% here. We'll see one more problem. A business started by two men. As the capital, first person is 1320, second person is 880 by each. If they get 18% profit, what are their shares? So first of all, what is the lump sum amount we have to find here? And on that we have to find the profit of 18%. Then we have to divide their shares again. Okay. First person is 1320. Second person is 880. Total amount is rupees. How much it is? 2200. Now, what is getting here? They are getting profit. Profit of how much it is? 18%. So, profit is equals to 18% of 2200. Now, how we are going to do here? 18 by 100 into 2200. 0, 0 getting cancelled, 0, 0 getting cancelled. So 22 18s are. 22 2s are 440, 390. For 44 less, so 396 we are getting here. Rupees 396 is profit. Now we have to share, we have to divide these shares. First of all, observe 1320 out of 2200. Second one is 8080 out of 2200. Now you may observe relation here. Here we have 22, here we have 88. 22, how many times 88 will go? 4 times it will go. So second person's share will be, how much it is? 40%. So remaining 60% is first one. Now you divide 396 into 60 and 40. First person profit. 60% of 396. 60 by 100 into 396. 0, 0 getting cancelled. How much it is going to be by 396.6, 396 into 6. 6 are 3, 6 9s are 54 plus 3, 7, 5, 6 3s are 18, 23. Second person 40% of 396 or else 396 minus this amount. You try to find it. So they will get profit and distribution in shares. Okay, one more problem we'll see here. Gopi sold a watch to Ibrahim at a gain of 12%. Now again, Ibrahim is selling the same to John at a loss of 5%. At how much it is? Rupees 1330. Now what we need? We need at what price Gopi sold here. Okay, we'll write the data here first of all. John purchased at last. John SP. Sorry, John cost price it is 1330. What it becomes? Who sold to John? Ibrahim sold to John. So same as Ibrahim SP is also same 1330. What at loss of 5%. Now Ibrahim cost price is what is the formula we have? CP is equals to SP into 100 by 100 minus L. So 1330 into 100 by what is 5%? So we'll get 95. How many times it will go? 25s are 20, 19s are. Now just see 133 we have here. Is 133 goes in 19 table? 133 goes in 19 table or not? Check it. Lastly 3 we have here, 9 we have here. So when we'll get 3 in 9 table, 9 sevens are 63. So is it 19 sevens are 133? Yes, it is 7s are. So 7 and 0 we are writing. 7 2s are 1400. This is Ibrahim CP. But now I have a question here. From whom Ibrahim purchased this watch? From whom? From Gopi. So what this will be to Gopi? This will be selling price to Gopi. So Gopi selling price, Ibrahim cost price, both are same. So therefore we can write here Gopi's SP is nothing but Ibrahim CP is nothing but how much you got here? Rupees 1400. So this is our requirement. Okay. So such problems we can do by profit and loss. Whenever SP is more, then you get profit. Whenever CP is more, then you get loss. And even you can find the percentages SPs, CPs by using different formula. Okay. So this is enough for today. Thank you. Thank you all. Have a good day.